This is officially the craziest video you will ever watch. And I'll tell you exactly why that is. That there is me, and in this photo I am 15 years old. And that massive fish that I'm holding there, I speared in deep waters with big sharks. So just a few months ago I had the spearfishing trip of a lifetime in Kwazulu-Natal, South Africa. So I've already posted a few videos on it, but this video is probably going to be the craziest, with a lot of big fish and a lot of big sharks, so I really hope you enjoy. So we had booked a spearfishing charter and was staying in this crazy campsite where we found a honey badger under our car that morning. So we launched early that morning and got out to our spearfishing spot quickly. And as you can see, I was greeted with a big bull shark almost immediately. So I loaded up my gun ready for the big schools of wahoos we had seen the previous days. I made a dive down onto the shipwreck we were spearfishing on, only to find a sea turtle down there. So beautiful. So here I was talking to my dad on the surface, and then when I looked down I saw my first wahoos for the day. And boom, I got my spear into a wahoo. I just had to make sure those lines didn't tangle around me. So I had a long line with a buoy that floats attached to my gun, so when the fish takes my gun like that, I can just follow the buoy around.
Wahoo! Wahoo!
After pulling for quite some while, I unfortunately pulled back an empty spear, so the wahoo must have just tore out after time, which is very sad. I then just reload my gun, ready to try again. So the bull sharks were so bad, and there was just so many of them this day. The sharks were just a little bit too bad for me, and after a while we got back on the boat. We then moved off to a different, shallower spot just behind the backline with a bunch of different species like rockards and small kingfish. So there weren't any large pelagics to be spotted, but these beautiful cat-faced rockwood were just so pretty to see. going back to the deeper spot now, there were immediately a lot of sharks and wahoos around. So the sharks had eaten a couple of the other guys' fish, so I was informed to try and go for head and kill shots only. Going for the kill shot would deem to be very hard, and I'm not even sure what happened here. The wahoo just tore out again. Kind of disappointed and annoyed now, I went back to the boat for a little while. Getting back in the water, basically the identical thing happened to me again. So there I'd lost another wahoo. Now I was even more disappointed, but there was still a lot around and I knew I had more opportunities. So it runs for a little bit before the line goes slack and I know the spear is pulled out again. Looking to my side, after I pulled the trigger, that bull shark got pretty close. While I'm reloading my gun, I see a wahoo swimming around me, and all I can think about after seeing those sharks is getting a clean kill shot. I was beyond words to get the stone shot on this massive wahoo. No fighting, no sharks, just pull the trigger and the fish is in my arms.
Ja, hy is onder my help gehou. Laai hom. Was net 'n haai. Hy het flippers gewees. Ek so bang gewees. Jammer.
I was so happy and my heart was racing, and I reloaded my gun and got in again. I then actually see my first ever black tip shark, and it was very curious. But just then, a massive wahoo cruises underneath me. My dad spears the closest one and I have to chase after the furthest one. I do so, but I could just not get a shot on it. After my dad landed his fish, he realized that the rope had tangled around his waist and that he had lost his weight belt. So nearing the last few minutes of our entire trip, I just had a special moment swimming around with this big shark. So I wasn't too bothered until I realized they were dumping wahoo guts into the water right next to me, and I thought that was my cue to maybe get out of there.
Nee, ek wonder hoekom hy my so jaag sien. Nee, Jessie.
So that is the end from me. But my dad also wore his GoPro for one entire day where he speared a few big wahoos, and that video I'm going to be posting soon. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to my channel for more like this. But I hope you all are going well and dive safe. I'll see you soon. Cheers.